Hi, it's Ollie from Cross Platform Gaming, and welcome to Borderlands, the Game of the Year edition on the PlayStation 4. Now, quick disclaimer before we get into this one: the audio is not the best, but it will improve once I get a new mic in. I've only just got the capture card sorted, so that should look fine. I just really wanted to attack this game on its first proper weekend of releases. It was only released a couple of days ago. Bit of a strange release on this one. It was announced at the same time Borderlands 3 got a release date, and there was no real fanfare for it. It just suddenly dropped, and they said the day before it was coming out, and it was given a digital release around 4 o'clock UK time. Borderlands, a series I've not really got into in the past, not for want of trying. It is sort of really up my alley, a game like this. I'm a big Fallout fan. I like a good RPG, and it really seemed like it would be something that I would enjoy. So keen to get started on the first one. I have got the Handsome Collection on PlayStation 4 as well, so looking to get stuck right into the Borderlands franchise in time for that Borderlands 3 drop, I believe on the 13th of September this year. I think this game really coming out just to be sort of a marketing tool for the Borderlands 3 drop and the announcement that was made earlier this week. So let's get started on here. It's going to be a post commentary for this video. Looking to do some live comms going forward, but just wanted to test this out, really see how it went down, see if it got some of the views, and if it is something that you guys do want to see, I can do a live commentary and we can do a full series on this game. I do know there is a lot of people that do hold this game in a very high regard, and a remaster on current gen consoles can only be a good thing. So yeah, as I said, if we do get the views in and comments saying that you guys want to see this, I will do a live commentary. We'll do a full series of this one, and maybe move on to Borderlands 2, Borderlands pre-sequel, everything that's included in the Handsome Collection, and some of the DLC that's included on this one as well, as it is the Game of the Year edition that's been remastered. So all of that DLC is included too. So let's get a game started here.
So, you want to hear
Just going into the game, it does look like a lot of the edges have been smooth. It does look a lot prettier. There are a couple of textures that don't load in, as you'll see later on. But let's just leave you for this cutscene quickly.
But make no mistake, this is not a planet of peace and love. They say it's a wasteland, that it's dangerous, that only a fool would search for something of value here. Then perhaps I am a fool. But do not be fooled by what Pandora appears to be. There was a legend. Many people tell it. The legend of the Vault. My father would always go on about the Vault, even with his dying breath. Advanced alien technology, infinite wealth, fame, power, women. So you can understand.
We'll just interrupt quickly and say that the first thing that really pushed me towards the Borderlands franchise was the Tales from the Borderlands entry by Telltale, big Telltale fan as well. Remember this kind of thing being at the start of that, so it is a bit familiar at the moment.
And let's call it a guardian angel, appeared to guide the Vault Hunters to their prize. The tale begins right here on Pandora with the brave Vault Hunters, the guardian angel, and most importantly, me.
Okay, so it looks like it's dropping us into sort of an opening title sequence, and there's going to be some copyrighted music here, so let's try and turn that down a little bit. We don't want to get struck on the second video on the channel. So yeah, as I said, really keen to get into this franchise. I'd love to be able to get into it by the time of the 30th of September so I can pick up that Borderlands 3. I know a lot of people that have said very high things about this franchise. First one, as I've said, many people would hold it in very high regard as one of their favourite games. I've also heard that the sequel, Borderlands 2, builds on everything, so is an even better game, which you don't always get with the number 2, but let's leave you with a bit of this dialogue at the moment. So I think these guys are the pick of the main characters you can choose from, I think, if I remember rightly. What we got? My girl. Obviously the big fella. Yeah. Oh no. That is. So I think for this series, I think we'll go with the sort of mid-range soldier guy, that Roland fellow. I think that makes sense. It seems to be the most level sort of playing field we can go through with the series. I do like that. That looks nice. Nice big title sequence there.
Who's getting off the bus? You with the sniper rifle and the crazy mask. You look like a Truxican wrestler.
Ah, yeah, so I was correct. These are the 4 that you can choose from as you start the game for who to be your main character. Let's quick look. Soldier, I think, is the one we're going to go for. Combat rifles and shotguns. He's got a turret as an action skill. Been playing a lot of Division 2 recently, and I've got a turret there, so that might intertwine. There's the siren, the woman. Fantastic cleavage. And also incendiary shot and corrosive guns. She's got phase walk as an action skill. There's the berserker, the big fella. Explosive weapons and his fist. Berserker as an action skill. And then the next guy, I'm assuming, is some sort of sniper. Yep, hunter. Sniper rifles, revolvers. Action skill being Bloodwing. I'm sure we'll find out what all of that is as we progress. Yeah, as I said, I'm going sort of into this series without knowing too much about it. As I said, I did play Tales from the Borderlands, did enjoy that, but I do enjoy all of those Telltale games, so it's quite sad that they've gone. So that's really pushed me forward to want to try this. Again, big Fallout fan, RPG fan of a bit of humour in the games. I've heard this has got some humour in it. Hopefully we can have a bit of a laugh with this one. We'll see how the gameplay feels soon. I'm hoping we can get into it as soon as this guy shuts up, but he wants to say quite a bit by the looks of things.
Don't be alarmed. I need you to stay calm and don't.
There we go, finally. Looks like we're getting somewhere here.
Start making your way off the bus.
I remember this one from Tales from.
You don't have any reason to trust me, but I need you to believe that I'm here to guide you. I'm here to help you find the vault. In a moment, you'll be greeted by a funny little robot. Do everything he says. You'll know what I mean when it happens.
Greeted by a funny little robot. That must be Claptrap. Everyone knows Claptrap, even if you've never played or heard of any of the Borderlands games.
Well, we're here.
Why would his bobblehead face this way? Would you not want it on your dash?
Goodbye. I'm sure we'll be doing this all again soon.
Not that he seems the most normal of fellas, to be honest, anyway.
Get off my bus.
Looks a tad like my boss at work. Anyway, looks like we're getting into a bit of gameplay soon. Nope, we're going to stare at the sun for a moment. There we go. Oh! That road took a couple of seconds to kick in. I think that's what I was mentioning at the start when I said there'd be some texture issues. Here's a digital download. Has just come out though, so I can give it a little bit of leeway for now. And there he is, Claptrap. Let's have a listen to what he's got to say. I like this bit, just the way that they got the HUD all sorted on your screen. Kind of a nice way of doing it by implementing it into the actual game, not just having it there. There we go. We can move. We can look around. Feels quite smooth. You'll see in a moment the shooting is a little bit off from me. Didn't think it'd be as sensitive as it is. Does have a bit of recoil and a bit of a kickback. I'm sure we'll get used to it. Activate this new use station. We can make a few cosmetic changes. Let's rename it. Let's do cross-platform, because if we're sticking with a series, let's keep the cross-platform name going throughout. Slightly strange birth name, but it'll be cross-platform for now. Change the head with a couple of ones there. I'm assuming you can probably unlock things as you go on. Not a massive amount of choice here, so I would make that assumption. Let's go all black. Black it out. Yeah, we'll go all black. So you can reset the purchase for $115. And it's just sent out a respawn thing, I think, there. So it looks as if we've pretty much ticked off all of the early get to know a couple of things. And we can start kicking off with a bit of the tutorial, get some shooting done, get stuck into some actual gameplay here. Clamp run off there. I didn't quite know what was going on until I saw all of these coming down here. I do love the art style of the Borderlands games. I think it looks really good, the cel-shaded stuff. And the way they've remastered it to look a bit better on this this generation of consoles. Smoother edges looks better. I did notice that safety first sign there, which was a bit of a gag. Turned towards Claptrap, turned back, and it completely disappeared. Also, saw if I could try and get in here, but I couldn't. Let's see if they had any secrets anywhere. Anything to pick up in ways that you shouldn't really be going. It looks like we've got some enemies here, our first sort of enemies. And as you can see, the shooting is a little bit wayward from me to start things off. Bit here, there and everywhere. It was a bit more sensitive than I thought, and the recoil from the gun. Needed to just persevere with it to start with. And you can't quite see it from this because the game capture looks like it captured really well actually, but the TV that I was playing on had some settings turned where the darkness allowed me, well, didn't allow me to see these bandit folks coming when they were in the shadows because they are quite dark themselves. Couldn't see them coming at all until I had to look at that bottom radar and I could see the red dots. So that's why you might see a couple of times where they walk past the corner and I decide to walk past them like I'm just walking past them in the street. So let's open this, see what we can get. You can see that there's a lot of ammo here on the left and the right hand side of these guns. We'll pick that ammo up to find out that it is repeater ammo. So we may as well pick all of this up and pick a couple of those guns up as they are repeaters and see how they perform. So that one on the left does look better, the BLR swatter. So I had to switch weapons there, but we do end up picking up the better one. We'll see if we can give that a go later on down the line. So where's Claptrap gone? There he is, behind me there. Trying to sort out those controls, see if we can progress to the next area. Just doing that pistol again. Seems to handle a lot better, but assault rifle always seems to be better when you've got a sort of a wave of enemies coming towards you. Jumping I thought was quite strange, seemed to float in the air for a while, but oh, there we go, just got shot. Almost see from this screen that it is difficult to see them, but the darkness was turned on the TV and I didn't have a chance to turn it back over again. I didn't want to interrupt the recording of this video or anything. Just tried out the melee there, as it just showed me that it was R3, just see what that did. Wasn't anywhere near him and it still managed to make contact, so when that works in the gamer's favour, that's always better. When it doesn't, it's slightly annoying, but let's see what this other gun's doing. It's taking up a decent amount of damage actually. It looks like it does do quite some damage toward the enemy, that pistol. I like dying animation there, wasn't sure what was going on. It looks like there's one guy left, as you can see from the radar. We'll just take him down with quite ease there. $132 in the back burner. Taking out this fella here. Another one to take down there. It looks like we've leveled up. As I said, it's an RPG. You level up with levels, you get XP. You can build on your skills, I assume. Again, I've not fully got into this franchise yet, so I don't know fully, but as an RPG fan, that's what you come to expect. So let's go over to Claptrap and see what's going on here as we use this. It's another one of those change your character things. Just wanted to double check just to make sure, but we're going back over to Claptrap, see what he wants us to do next.
Well, shoot, I thought I was a goner that time. Damn bandits won't leave us alone.
Okay, so it looks like we've got some transmission from Dr. Z here. Looks like he might be the next character to give us some missions going forward.
Give it a go from the switch out there, would you?
And there we go. That is the next mission that we've accepted there. And this is where it's just telling us about our objective indicator. Just a waypoint. Telling us the best way to go for this mission and missions in future. So there's Claptrap there, and there's our waypoint telling us to do something with this console here. Press square, use that. That ticks off the first objective. Let's get introduced to Dr. Z. Looks like a pleasant character, Mr. Z. In we go. Clears off that, and let's talk to Dr. Z. So we're turning in this mission to get the rewards, get the XP rewards of 48. No cash reward on this one, but that is a mission complete. That is the first mission of the game completed. Let's see if we can pick up another one now. So Skag's at the gate, the next mission that we've picked up there. And it's saying there in the top right hand side, Skag's killed 0 of 5. So let's follow Claptrap down, see if you can direct us to the area where those Skags are. See if we can take 5 Skags out. So, as you can see there, Claptrap did take a shot. He's gone down. So we're going to have another mission coming in now over the top of this one. We've got to sort Claptrap out before we get those Skags. But let's take out a few more bandits that are coming over the fences here. Let's see if we can start switching between the assault rifle and the pistol that we picked up earlier. See if we can mix and match between those. Because there doesn't seem to be the biggest of clips. So let's see if we can mix and match, take them out whilst we're reloading the other. And when we get a time, we can then reload as we're doing here.
I knew you were the right choice.
Enemies dropping bullets, which is good to see. We don't want to be running out of ammo anytime soon.
Give him a hand.
We're just getting told what to do there by the mysterious lady at the top.
That little robot is hurt. He isn't going to last very long without attention.
With a bit of a diagnostic there on Claptrap, see what's going on with him. And looks like we need to go pick something up. Something's been put on our waypoint there. So we'll just sprint over there, pick that up, and clear this mission. With this also being a co-op looter shooter, just like Division 2 is, and as you know, we are enjoying that game. Be very keen to see what you think about getting the rest of the guys on this game, see if we can go through the co-op series of this, or if you'd just like me to just go with the single player solo route. Let us know in the comments after you've liked the video and you subscribe to the channel to keep up on all the latest goings on. The AAA games, retro games coming, but let's take out these Skags now. See, this gun not doing the utmost of damage on these Skags, so let's back off a little bit. We are just picking it up in a tutorial way here, so let's give ourselves some space. We pick up the new controls, pick up the shooting mechanics, but yeah, it's not doing too much damage. Let's try this pistol, which seems to really be able to take them out. Let's get a reload on this one, see if we can pepper that with a few. There we go, we're taking that one there, so that's 3 out of 5. And even Skags seem to drop combat rifle bullets. God knows where they're keeping them. A couple of pot shots there. So we've got this one. Let's switch again, see what kind of damage this can do. Yeah, it's really taking the health off of those Skags on this. That's upwards of 2 shots there to take down that Skag, 3 at most really. So perhaps that secondary arm is something that I might be using a bit more than I thought. So let's turn this mission in now then, so you have to go to the person that set you the mission first to turn it in to get those rewards. Could be a monetary reward, could be XP reward, could be both, and it is both. So we've got $313 in cash and 144 experience out of that mission. And then here is the next mission that you'll see on the next episode, if there is one, due to demand, which will be Fixer Upper. So I think pretty much done here with the first episode, so thank you guys very much for watching. As I said, like, comment and subscribe to the channel. There's a lot more coming, and it'll be retro games, AAA releases, anything you can think of gaming related, some news, whatever you'd like is coming your way. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Ollie on Borderlands Game of the Year Edition. See you later.